Here we go, part 2, check me out. Once again, now where do I start? Dear love, I'm struck with the prologue to find you here. Every morning I wake from a cavernous night, sometimes still pondering the previous plight. Seems life done changed, long time no speak. Nowadays I often forget the day of the week, taking it by stride if you know what I mean. No harm done, no offense taken by me, so let's rap, we'll catch up to Paul. What's the hap? Perhaps we even closer now after all things considered on the side of the planet. Couldn't pick a better time even if we planned it to come clean and candid. If I have to, what I wouldn't trade for your laughter. Sweet and sour spice in my poetry, pot melting, even better than the real thing. It's like the God in me, saw the devil in you. I wanted to break myself in the worst way when I met you. Who would have thought conversate by the river, celebrate birds sent and delivered, the lines that are proved to be the seeds of trust, unsigned, yeah, but destined to grow sunshine. Self-assigned task piled on the desk of good words, knowing hardship, appreciate the best of both worlds. C'est la vie, as they say, L-O-V-E, evidently see every song has a sequel, never same, everything but the name, all fish, just like back then, how we do every day. C'est la vie, as they say, L-O-V-E, eloquently see every dream has a part two, never say you got to keep it tight always, just like back then. Hear me out. Once together now, where do we go? Dear divine, I pray that you keep watching over us, from the heavens where light is the nucleus, to the space filled with darkness and negative matter. Anti-gravity pull is what I'd rather feel when I leave this shell eventually. Ties to the mother earth ground me mentally, real vibes keep me alive spiritually. Imagination brings bliss at no cost, when I blink I receive at no loss. Victory comes in small packages like a leaf off an olive tree, brought back by a dove from above. Then I'm gonna rhyme love. We saw that we're coming ever since the beginning of the end. Well anyways, I'm not a perfect being, yes I am a man full of S-I-N. It's like the devil in me, saw the God in you. You epitomize the etymology of enthusiasm. Look it up, there lies the clouds that form the rain that came from the ocean that flow from the river. I'm a believer, firm with the first words, lyrical transceiver of our ancient roots. Science plus arts multiplied by faith, then divided by the number of our ethnic race. Let me mention what I've been thinking, how to save the children when the ship is sinking. So I'm sinking, no lip syncing, slogans, political hooligans with tank missiles and guns. Everything is relative when it's all in the family. Oh man, I understand the time has finally come to realize the great power of one. All formulas equalize under the sun, amen. Yeah, the rhymes will heal cause I believe in music. In times of need I won't believe in music. The
morning, Carmel. I'm Hannah West.
And I'm Eric Maggio.
It's a B-day. Today's weather is cloudy with a high of 55 and a low of 41. Today's World Wish Day, which celebrates the anniversary of the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Now for some announcements. The Environmental Club spent Earth Day making a difference. It began in the Titus Brandsma Chapel with Mass, and then Father Christian led everyone to Chapel Hill, where students, faculty, and seminarians gathered for tree planting and blessing. Afterwards, students took part in a student-initiated countywide campus cleanup alongside 15 other schools, all working together to care for our shared environment. Carmel students alone collected about 40 pounds of trash from the Carmel campus. Thank you from the Environmental Club to everyone who participated in making the day so meaningful. They are already looking forward to celebrating Earth Day together again next year. In the meantime, let's all work together to keep our campus clean.
The Garden Club will be meeting after school tomorrow. They have more compost to move into the garden beds and work to do in the pollinator and vegetable gardens. Be in SC6 at 3:15 and they will go out to Elijah's garden together. Please bring your friends.
Join us for an exciting showcase as our engineering capstone students reveal the innovative solutions they developed over the past year. On Tuesday, May 5th at 6 p.m., you can witness their impressive prototypes in action at the Welcome Center. This is a fantastic opportunity to support our students and see firsthand the creativity and problem-solving skills they've honed. Everyone is invited to attend.
This week's book recommendation is 1,000 Country Roads, an epilogue to the Bridges of Madison County by Robert James Whaler. The recommendation is submitted by Braden Wright with a rating of 5 stars. Reasons for reading include how it is a sequel to The Bridges of Madison County, its themes of improbability and the nature of chances, and haunting questions like, is it worth it to go back to the past?
Today's day in history comes from Maya Zaucha, so let's see what history interested her. In 1770, British explorer James Cook made his first landing in Australia at Botany Bay. In 1945, American troops liberated tens of thousands of inmates at Nazi Germany's Dachau concentration camp. In 1991, a tropical cyclone struck Bangladesh, killing an estimated 40,000 people. And in 2011, Prince William of Wales married Catherine Middleton, and the following people were born: Hirohito, Duke Ellington, Zubin Mehta, and Jerry Seinfeld.
We look forward to learning about more interesting historical facts from the rest of Mrs. Donner students.
Now for current events, the end-to-end encrypted messaging app Signal has just fixed a vulnerability that lets law enforcement potentially read your private messages. The app sends push notifications when allowed, and the notifications include a preview of the message that was sent. iOS kept a database of all notifications in their content, which could easily be looked through, even if the notifications, the chats, or the app itself was deleted. A patch for this vulnerability was sent out in iOS 26.4.2 to make sure that notification logs are properly cleaned up after the notifications have expired.
Last evening, King Charles and Queen Camilla visited the White House, honoring the enduring relationship between the U.S. and the U.K. It also celebrated 250 years of U.S. independence and was the first state visit by a British monarch to the U.S. since 2007. This visit aims to strengthen the relationship and ease tensions following disagreements between the two countries over international conflicts.
During the Boston Marathon, runner AJ Hiradasi had to stop on account of cramps in his legs, falling over in the process. While other runners had passed him, 2 others, Aaron Beggs and Robson Oliveira, stopped to help him get up and get to a medical tent. These actions are examples of both human kindness and of sacrifice, for Beggs and Oliveira's race times were damaged by it. Even a competitive race such as this, auxiliary and benevolence prevailed.
That's all for today. I'm Hannah West.
And I'm Eric Maggio.
Have a worthy Wednesday, Carmel.
Sharp like an edge of a samurai sword, the meant to blade cut through flesh and bone. Don't my mind down.